Welcome to Conscious Creation with actress, author, and healer, Dee Wallace. If you want to take charge of your life, really take charge of your life, the next hour will be a fun, enlightening experience in creating the life you want. Whether it's money, health, success, or relationships, join Dee in celebrating the power of you and see your life expand into joyful creation. To join Dee live every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Pacific Time, call 206-402-0100 and enter PIN number 161329#. And don't forget, Dee can also be heard on BBS Radio, iTunes, iHeartRadio, and live at Oneness Talk Radio. You can also hear Dee on Transformation Talk Radio and on her YouTube channel, Dee Wallace Official. And now, here's Dee.
Oh, hello, all you beautiful people I love, and I'm happy to say I'm home. Coming to you from my little office at home. Oh, it's so good to be here. Boy, I'll tell you, I got so sick after my show on Sunday. And the universe worked it out perfectly. I had days off in my hotel room where I could recoup a great urgent care, but it led to some really interesting breakthroughs in the work. Shocker, huh? Shocker. Because I'm telling you, I cannot remember the last time I was sick. I mean, it's got 10 years, 20 years, I don't know. And then Reva called me about other health stuff. And anyway, all of this led to the little child. That we had to balance stuff for the little child around health stuff, which led to the information, hold on to your hats, that we had never integrated ourselves with our little children. I know. When I got that information, I almost fell over backwards. Some of us had done it individually when stuff came up, but as a community, we have not, as a whole, integrated ourselves with our little children. So we're going to do it right now. Put everything down. Stop what you're doing. This is hugely important. Okay, so we are going back lifetimes, centuries, through all energy, whenever, however, our energy has existed anywhere, in any time and space continuum. We are commanding that our energy integrates with all little children energy that has existed at the same time and space that we have existed within at the same time. We are integrated, and we are commanding that energy be brought to the 0 point. And that 0 point is taken to the frequency of love, and that all our creation is created from that 0 point of love. from this moment forward. We invoke the symbol, the formula, the violet flame, the golden light. We are divine love, and so it is. If you all just called in, make sure you listen to this recording and follow those instructions. Hugely, hugely important what we just did today. Now, for those of you who don't remember the 0 point, because we haven't talked about it in a while, the 0 point is the point where nothing exists and everything is possible. And we know from the channel that love is the greatest tool of creation that we have available to us. So when we start at the 0 point of love, we are starting at the highest point of creation possible in all of our endeavors, in all of our manifestation. And so it is. Now, let me check. That was absolutely the highest, most correct, most complete understanding, manifestation, direction, information. Yeah, I get a yes on all of it. Because I thought initially we were going to have to go through everybody and find out what the core beliefs for each little child was. And then the more I did the work around it, the more the information came out. No, you just have to integrate everybody with their little child. So, there you have it. Okay. I'm just kind of sitting here with it because it's a pretty big deal. Now, I want to tell you the two main beliefs for everyone that you want to claim now that you and your little child are integrated. Number 7, no surprise. I'm not supposed to be here and I don't belong. So on behalf of our integrated whole, we are claiming I'm supposed to be here and I belong. Invoking the symbol, the formula, the violet flame, the golden light. We are divine love, and so it is. And the second one is, I do not have permission to love who I am. So on behalf of our integrated whole, we are claiming, I direct my light to love the light I am. Invoking the symbol, the formula, the violet flame, the golden light. We are divine love. And so it is. Woohoo. Wow. Can't wait to see what this week brings. Aha. All right. We are going to go to the calls. Please have your questions ready. And we are going to start with Johanna. If I can get you on, there you are, in Florida. Hi, baby. Finally we meet.
Hi. Thank you. You know, I have to say this. It's always perfect, whatever happens. And I just finished listening to, on the 19th was when we spoke at the end of the call, and you said, make sure, I get you on next week. And it didn't work out. But it was so perfect because this week I had a lot more time to prepare to speak with you. I re-listened to that week a couple of times, and I was sitting just now, and I was sitting here thinking, well, she said so much. How do I tell her where we are and what I need? And the thing that I consolidated it down to, I almost fell off my chair when you started, was anger and the little girl. And do we integrate as one, or do we join hands and walk together? Because you had said to work with my little girl, and I realized that I think that that's the anger that I have, whether it's that I direct towards myself, but I do think it's also with her. And so when you said we're going to integrate all our little children, I was just like, I can't believe this. Thank you.
Yep. Perfect timing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Very perfect timing. So we integrate as one?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Well, honey, she's a part of you and you're a part of her.
I know, but
the more we separate
know.
from them, the more
Right.
we fight them.
So that's a piece that has been missing for me, and so I will start to work with that. But the whole thing was about me not loving myself because I determined that my mother didn't have time for me, and so I wasn't worth loving.
Yeah, which is the second thing we just did. I do not have permission to love who I am.
I know. So it was like, it was a total reflection of my thing.
Yeah.
So there we go. You were doing it for me before I even got on the call. But I wanted to mention one thing I can see, which has been helpful, is that I can see that the things that I am getting in my life, the things that are coming through, that those are the things that I've wanted. I mean, they're not necessarily the bigger, more important ways I would like my life to reshape itself, but that I am manifesting. And I could see where I do that.
They will, Johanna, with this that we're doing now, with your little girl not fighting you anymore, they can get a lot bigger now.
Right.
You see, with you not giving yourself permission to love who you are, how can they get as big as you want them to be?
Right.
That's an oxymoron.
Exactly.
Oh, wait, I can't give myself the big life I want because then I really would love myself. Do you understand?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Do you?
I do. I don't. I mean, I understand what you're saying. It makes sense. But I don't know that it's really, I really have it in my body at this moment.
Okay. That's a BS answer.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I love you. I'm
you.
not going to let you get away with that. That's you making an excuse for your limitations.
Okay.
Are you going to let yourself love yourself and give yourself everything or not? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. You're home. Go rent a home plate, claim the score, and get going. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. No more telling the old story, guys. We just today put the old story behind us. Start telling the story you want to live now, because your little kid is on board. Okay?
Yes.
All right. My Baptist preacher's out. Watch out, guys. Come on, Joe. You know how to do this. Come on.
We're all shaking in our boots, Steve.
Oh, I'm sure. Bullshit. Okay, goodbye.
Bye.
I love you, honey. You know that. I love you. Okay. No more playing small. Come on. All right, we're going to Cheryl in Houston. You're on.
I used to shake in my boots over your Baptist preacher, but then your Baptist preacher got more loving, and now I'm cool with her.
Yeah, she's pretty cool.
She is pretty cool, but she used to be scary. Hey, if I ask all yes/no questions quickly, can I ask 5 quick questions?
Well, start and we'll see.
Okay. Do I currently have RSV? I know you're not a doctor. It's a respiratory infection.
Yeah, I know what it is. Is that the highest question? I get that you do have an infection, and when I say it's RSV, I get a no.
I was hoping RSV because that goes away on its own. Okay. Do I have everything aligned for it to go away on its own?
That's the highest question. I do get a yes, and most infections will eventually go away on their own.
Okay. Am I safe to go to the Buddhist retreat? I was planning on going meditation retreat on Thursday without endangering others.
Safe isn't the right word. Safe isn't the right word.
Am I a danger to others is what I'm wondering.
You can infect others. Yes.
By Thursday, I'll still be a risk to them?
That's the highest. I get a yes, baby.
Oh,
but
if
you want a definitive answer, go to a doctor, honey.
I will consider. Thank you. My mom, you remember, who lives out of state and only agreed to see me at Christmas after 21 years. I've been working with her and her higher self. She claims on loving herself enough to look at the addiction of alcohol. And she claims she's almost 5 weeks sober now. I was wondering if the channel saw that as being true.
The highest question. I get a yes.
Wow, that's some good creation, Dee.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Okay, and last one. The man I've been creating forever. I get that he's showing up soon. Can the channel tell me if he's showing up in June? Or by June?
Time is kind of elusive.
Yeah.
You know?
It's been like 9 years since you and Nadia thought immediately.
What? It's been 9 years since what?
Both you and Nadia saw him coming immediately. Like by the end of the year.
Well, again, I rest my case. Time is elusive.
Yeah, I know. I'm bummed on this one.
Well, there's one thing you have to get into alignment, which is loving yourself.
I really thought I had that one. Okay, I'll keep working on it.
You've come a long way. Hold on. Sheets, book, song. Give me a movie.
Father of the Bride. I don't even know what that is.
Well, it's pretty self-explanatory.
Oh, I didn't even see it that way. That's funny.
Okay, so tell me about your dad. Have you ever been married?
I've never been married. My dad was
Go ahead. Your dad was what?
Gorgeous, brilliant, social quarterback, debate team leader, everything, who once he went to medical school, they taught him open marriage, use drugs to be awake in the emergency room when you need to and not. And all of a sudden he just became a wild man. I think constant, maybe even a sex addict.
Yeah. Okay.
But I don't think my man's that way. I've already worked on that. I know he isn't.
Well, you've worked on it, but you have a fear that you might attract that.
Wow, I really thought I was... Okay. I won't argue. I'll just say thank you. Okay.
Yeah, so that's what you have to get
clear
about. Okay?
Okay. Thank you so much.
All right.
Love you. Bye.
Love you too, sweetheart. Okay. Now we are going to Miss Adele in Connecticut. You're on.
Hello.
Hi, baby.
Good. It's so funny because we integrated the inner child at one time with on a webinar or whatever. But yeah.
Well, I thought we did too, but the
yeah.
channel was anyway. We had to do it again today. So
Yeah,
what's your question today, Adele?
Yeah. So my question today is, I'm having, I have the focusing with my eyes, like on and off, and I'm seeing double. And at one point I went because each eye was not seeing correctly. And so I'm thinking I need to go back to that type of doctor to be checked out. Or
yes,
is it?
I get a yes on that.
Oh, you do? So it's
Yep.
not something energetically, that it is this focusing
Well,
thing.
there's always energetic things behind physical manifestations. So are we going to a core belief? This page here, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. No matter what I do, it's not going to work, so I might as well give up trying.
Really?
So what is it in your life that you're frustrated about trying to create right now?
Oh, I think because probably one of the things is getting my website done. Because, I've been doing so much deep work and there's been so many things that have kind of come in interrupting it. So, yeah.
Nope, that's not it.
That's
not what
it?
you're using as an excuse for it.
Wow.
But
so
that's not why you're finishing it. So why
Okay.
is she not finishing the website?
Yeah, tell me that.
Book, song, give me a movie.
Sound of Music.
Yeah, because you're afraid somebody's going to take it away.
I'm afraid.
In the end, somebody's going to take it away. It's not going to work. It's going to go down.
Oh, I don't believe that.
Well, some part of you believes it.
Really?
Maybe your little child.
Yes, and maybe I should talk to little one. Although she's so excited about it. We have a really good relationship. And
so just finish it. Just finish it, Adele. Just do it.
That's what I'm doing. And that's what I'm definitely doing. And I guess it is good to just go to see, that type of eye doctor so that I can get the vision all straightened out.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
because
that's another part of it that's really holding me back.
You want to see clearly, sweetheart, so other people can clearly see you. That's what the website is about, you see.
Yeah. Okay.
Got it?
Thank you. Yeah, I got it. Love you.
Yeah. I love you too. Yeah, it all works in tandem. See, when we see ourselves clearly, they can see us clearly. Aha. All right, we're going to Paula in California. You're on.
Hey, Dee, that was great at the beginning. Just one comment. I want to see if this is accurate. When there's any resistance in me, and I just go, I give myself permission to love who I am on whatever that is. That will free it. Won't it?
Yes, I get a yes on that.
That's wonderful because I feel like
good job.
all these pockets of resistance is healed up with love or freed up with love.
Telling you, love is the answer to everything.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay. Now my mundane question.
Yes.
I'm retiring, and end of June, and I'm on Medicare, and then I have Part B, and then there's the choice between the supplemental, which is original, versus the Advantage, and the Advantage is less expensive and like through Kaiser, but I'm not a fan of Kaiser, and so I'm leaning towards the supplemental. I'm just kind of wondering what your channel has about that.
Well, the first thing that came in is it's different and specific for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
So the highest question is, specifically for you what's the highest choice. So
yes.
What are the two words? Which one? What are the two words?
Supplemental advantage.
Okay, supplemental or advantage. Okay, everybody's balanced, anybody switch. I get supplemental. Is that where you're leaning?
Yes,
okay.
I am. And the only thing that makes me hesitate is cost. That's it. But I think that it's just much more flexible, and it's just, I feel like it'll be better.
Okay, well, your instinct already told you where you wanted to go. So trust it, Paula. Okay?
Okay, and I trust that I have enough. I'm more than abundant throughout my entire life. Yes.
Good.
That's what,
Hold on, there's something about money. Hold on, core belief.
Oh, okay.
Page. Here, 1 through 5. 1, 2. I don't think I have enough. Well, they're changing energy to money to do this. Okay, so I hear the words, but the belief is still, I don't think I have enough to do this.
Yeah. I feel that underneath, that there's that belief that's, I want to shift and know that I have enough, and I always have enough.
Okay.
Because I'm a creator. I create it.
This started 0 through 5, 0, 1, 3 years old with your mom and your dad.
Oh, yeah.
So did you watch them not have enough?
Absolutely.
Okay. So your little girl and you are integrated now. Okay. Does not serve either one of you to hold on to this belief. That was their story. Your story can be my story. We never had enough, ever. Lived with my grandparents. I have been fortunate enough to create an entirely different story for myself. So can you, Paula?
Yes, and I already have.
Okay, then acknowledge that, honey. Live in that world.
Yes.
Live in the world you've created for yourself. Okay?
Yes. Thank you. Yes.
Yeah. Live in that experience and enjoy it. All right. Goodbye.
Yeah. Bye. Thank you.
I love you. Okay. We're going to Victoria in Colorado. You're on.
Hello, Dee.
Hi, baby.
I have been experiencing cough for the last couple of weeks now, and my question is, lungs and heart are connected, and I think that my heart may have some help it needs, some work to do. Can you just tell me about my heart? Can the channel tell me about my heart, whether it's chakras or physical condition or something?
All right. This started with a cough, right?
Yes.
All right. Let's just go to energetically what's behind the cough. Am I going to a core belief? Yes. This page. Here, 1 through 5. Jesus. This number 7. I'm not supposed to be here and I don't belong, which definitely would affect the happiness of your heart. So, what is here? I'm not supposed to be here. Where do you feel like you don't belong, baby?
Pretty much anywhere in any social environment.
Yeah, the word's accepted. I'm not supposed to be here and be accepted, and I don't belong. Does that ring true?
That rings true, because if I don't accept myself, how can anyone else accept me?
Yep. So why don't you accept yourself?
you're too much. You need to have thicker skin. You know, the mother messages that are apparently still there.
So that's what you have been mothering your little child with.
I've continued it myself.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
So you've integrated her now. So you need to parent you, which is her now, as a one integrated whole in the positive of I'm supposed to be accepted. I accept me. I'm pretty awesome. Look what I've done with my life from a family who told me I wasn't even accepted.
And
now we're going to...
So
what?
That's another... And I was given up for adoption, so that's another layer that I think I've worked with.
But that's your story, Victoria. That's
yes.
your story. What are you doing with your story now? That's what counts. That's what's important.
I just spent the last 22 hours full on creating an app because there was a free AI web builder thing, and it was all about resilience and reframing and. So these things that I need, I put on an app.
Wow. That's amazing.
Yeah. It is amazing. I can't,
yeah.
I mean.
Well, acknowledge yourself for that. And
it's fantastic.
Yeah. See, guys, if we don't stand back and go, I'm pretty freaking amazing. Look what I'm doing. Look who I am. Then why would we expect anyone else to acknowledge us? You know?
Yep.
I mean, I look at where I came from and what I've created. I'm pretty awesome. I got to say, I'm pretty awesome. And I'm not ashamed of claiming it, guys. And you shouldn't be either. When you claim your amazing self with love, the world, I'm telling you, I got back from this personal appearance. And I had people actually come up to me and say, oh my gosh, Dee, I just felt how much you loved yourself. And I have to tell you, you just gave me permission to love who I am too. And that's what you want to take out into the world.
Yes.
We just had one big love fest. Now go take that out, Victoria, because that's who you are. All right, baby?
Thank you.
You bet.
Appreciate you.
Go show the world and kick some butt out there, babe. Okay. All right. We are going to Jennifer in Houston. You're on.
Morning. Hey.
Hi, baby.
I'm so happy. I think I have an odd question today. The question is, my grandmother is almost 102, which is absolutely phenomenal.
God love her.
She hasn't known anyone for at least about a year and a half now. Question is, what is she hanging on for? I think it pertains to something to do
for
with
herself. You may not think she knows anybody out there, but she's having experiences, Jennifer. You know, we may not understand them. We may not understand what she's getting, but she's having experiences, soul experiences. And what the channel is saying is mostly about love. She's filling up her life with experiences about love before she leaves. And from what I'm hearing, it won't be terribly long before she leaves. Maybe a year. But it's an important time. And the greatest way you can participate in this time for her is giving her experiences of love. Whether you, from your perspective, you can tell she's receiving anything, she is. In big ways. That's what I'm getting.
And does this mean something for me that I need to start creating more experiences of love?
Well, what it means for you is, from your perspective, you won't be able to understand it from a mental perspective. You won't be able to read it. You won't be able to figure it out. But from your heart, you can experience the giving of love to her.
Yes,
you understand?
I understand that.
Yeah.
I understand that. I was just wondering if there was some parallel message for my life, irrespective of her.
Yes, and that is the practice of living in your heart. This goes along with everything we're working on, Jen, is your comfort of living in your heart instead of depending on your brain. It's that comfort zone for you. And she's giving you a perfect playground for that. Okay? Yeah.
Yep.
Good for you.
Thank you very much.
Good for you. Yeah. Thank you. All righty. We are going to Diana in New York. You're on.
Hi, Dee. Hi, Dee.
Hi,
How
babe.
are you?
I'm much better and good. Thank you.
I'm glad to hear that. I just wanted to say last week's call, when you brought in the anxiety and the work you did, I just wanted to give confirmation. I had something similar, and that was extremely helpful for where we were at. That, you know, it's a sign of progress. So that's very positive. And
great. Thank you for that feedback.
Yeah, and the claim was perfect. And then what you brought in today, and right before the call, I had a big push here this last few days to pull out a picture of me as a little child. They've been all tucked away, and I just was literally putting it in a frame as the call picked up. So
wow, that's great.
So as I made that new statement, I talked to the picture of me as a very. I had my baby picture and a little bit of progress through the years up through like maybe 5 or so, but it was really, really profound. Is there anything
great.
more?
Thank you.
Is there anything more I need to know around either of those two topics for me at this time?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. You've got it covered.
Yeah, it feels good. I feel good. So
yeah.
Thank you. All right. Well, have a great rest of your day.
Thank you, and thanks for sharing that. That's wonderful. Yeah, and I'm looking at a picture of me at 3 years old that I've got up in my office. God dang, I was cute. If I do say so myself. All right, Miss Gina, you're on. What's up?
Hi.
Hi.
I have a picture of myself in my office, too.
Okay, good.
And I do that because of what you started out with. So thank you for getting our little selves, little girls, integrated all the way through past lives, and it was great. So thank you for that.
You bet.
Okay, so 2 quick questions. One is, I am intending to lose 6 pounds in the next month and a half. So
my God, easy peasy.
Okay, what's the fastest way to do that?
Well, when I say you have commanded and directed it, it goes right to no.
Oh, yeah. Well, that would be good.
I want to, and commanding and directing it are 2 entirely different things, woman.
Okay, that's good. So command and direct it.
Okay. And then exercise.
Yes.
And eating.
Eating less. Not eating at night.
Not eating cookies and bread and, you know what to eat to lose weight. Come on, vegetables and fish and, healthy stuff. Come on. And exercise.
Okay, so the only thing was I just didn't command it. Is there anything else there? Because I have one other question, too.
There is something else. Sheets, book, song, movie. We're going to a play? We're going to South Pacific?
Oh, my God, that's what I just got.
And we're going to the opening number where the hills are alive.
No, that's Sound of Music. That's Sound of Music, not South Pacific.
Oh, right. Okay, wait. Well, I guess we're going to both of them.
South Pacific opening lines. I'm Googling it. I don't know what they are. What's it about, like...
Oh, I know South Pacific, forwards and backwards. And in South Pacific, we're going to, I've got to wash that man right out of my hair.
Oh.
So we're putting the 2 of them together. The hills are alive with the sound of music. And I've got to wash that man right out of my hair. Dear God, hold on. I'm balanced. You're not balanced. Can you tap over your ears and over your throat and do the hand thing?
Okay, I'm balanced.
Okay, I'm balanced. You're balanced. Okay. Sound of music. No, we're going to South Pacific. Wash that man right out of my hair. Okay. So one of the reasons we keep weight on is to protect ourselves.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's the other thing you can do to lose weight. Stop trying to protect yourself.
Okay.
And it's not just from men, Gina. So who are you trying to protect yourself from?
Well, it was my family for a long time.
Oh, yeah. Back to that again.
There might still be some of that that's residual.
Yeah, that's where we're going. Okay, overdone with gone. We're done with that.
We are.
But now you've integrated your little girl because you're still carrying that from your childhood too. So all of you can let go of that now. You know, you're safe, you're secure. There's no reason you have to hold that protection from your family anymore.
Okay.
Overdone with gone. Invoking the symbol formula, violet flame, golden light, we are divine love, so it is. Yep.
Okay.
Did you feel it drop?
Yeah, and I had that had come up for me today as around protection, but I just wasn't sure where to go. So that clarifies all of that. So that's awesome.
Okay.
One
Great.
quick question. I hurt my ribs about a week and a half ago, and I actually had an Alexander Technique person work on me. She's phenomenal. Anybody, you've probably heard of that, Alexander Technique.
Yeah, sure.
Anyway, and I think that it's healing for sure. I definitely feel it's changed, but I'm curious if there's any other residual beliefs that are, it's my right ribs.
No, whatever we did today was what you needed, and it should heal up now.
It's feeling like it's going to. So, okay.
It is. No, it's not going to. It is.
It is. It is. It is healing.
Yes.
It's healed.
As soon as I ask, it is delivered to me.
As soon as
I want you guys to start using the I am. I am that I am. And when I asked what the highest message of that was, guys, again, it's love. I am the love that I am. Heals everything, is the state of everything, is the creation of everything. Okay?
Yep.
All right. Thank you.
There is one more, but I don't know if we have time.
All right, quick. What?
I feel like I'm blocking money somehow from coming to me.
When I say you're blocking money, I get a no. You're blocking receiving money, I get a yes.
Okay.
The money's there, it wants to come to you. You're blocking the receivership of it because you don't feel worthy of it.
Oh.
Dear God, Gina. Why? Why do you not feel worthy? Worthy's the highest, yeah. Core belief, this page, here, 1 to 5. And again, I'm not supposed to be here, and I don't belong.
Yeah.
Back to age 3 with your dad. So again, she's integrated as a whole with you. So direct your integrated whole.
Okay.
I'm supposed to be here, and I belong receiving all the money I want.
Wow.
Bring it on. Nobody out there thinks that if you get the money that you want, somebody else is going to go without, do you? You didn't buy into that BS one, did you? Anybody?
No. Oh, I didn't.
Okay. Because if they're out there creating what they want, they're going to get it too. When I create the money that I bring into me, it doesn't take 1 cent away from any of you. So go out and prove that, will you? All of you.
I do have something that's coming up that may be useful. I am angry, and I know I shouldn't be, but I am, with how much we're spending in the government of our taxes on things that we shouldn't be spending on.
Okay, Gina.
That's probably part of it.
And what the hell are you going to do about it?
Nothing.
Exactly. Wasted energy, wasted focus. You're using your focus to create what you don't want.
Right.
You know better. Stop it.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Baptist preacher.
But guys.
Tough love. Okay, that's good. No, I just know that was creeping in, and I just thought I'd say it because I know it's ridiculous.
Look away from what you do not want.
Okay.
And state and command only what you want.
Okay.
That's the only way you will get what you want. Not by looking at the doofus things they're doing. I mean, that's like looking at the clown show.
Oh my God.
Seriously.
It is.
It's a clown show.
It is.
Everybody gets upset and
it's just ridiculous.
And you should be laughing.
I am now because of what you just said. It's perfect. It is exactly what you just said. Okay, this is fabulous. Fabulous. You're fabulous. I love you. I love this call. Can I tell you one other funny thing?
Quickly.
I woke up today and I thought it was Monday. It was weird. And then I couldn't figure out why my Wordle said May 3rd. And then I got so excited because then I thought I missed your call. I got so excited that it was only Sunday and then I got to be on your call. Oh my God.
Okay.
It was like the highlight of my day. You are, like, on Sundays, one of the highlights of my day.
Oh, I love you for that, sweetheart.
And everybody else who calls in, I just feel like we're all, holding each other up. And
hey, we're family. That's what we are.
Together. I know. I love everybody on these calls.
We're family, and we're learning together and flying together, and yeah, it's a great feeling to know that we're expanding our lives together, and that's where I want to be. All right, goodbye, woman. I love you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, let's say it loud and proud here, guys. I love me. I love me. And I love me even more, because I know that's what it's all about.
Thank you for joining Dee on Conscious Creation. Visit her website at imdwallace.com for awesome downloads, archived shows, enlightening webinars, and amazing free offerings. And remember, you can hear Dee every week on BBS Radio, iTunes, iHeartRadio, and live at Oneness Talk Radio. You can also hear Dee on Transformation Talk Radio and on her YouTube channel, Dee Wallace Official. Be sure to join us next week for Conscious Creation with Dee Wallace. And remember, loving yourself is the key to creation.